Welcome to Security Baron. This is Gabe, and today we're looking at the Canary Flex. Are you wondering about the magnetic 360-degree swivel? Do you wonder if it's really weatherproofed for outdoor use? Do you wonder if it can actually catch HD at night? Well, we're gonna jump into that and see if the Canary can really flex on the competition. Let's get going. If you'd like to see a list of our favorite cameras, Google Security Baron Best Security Cameras. And if you have a question about today's video, leave us a comment below and we'll get back to you. So let's talk about what Canary says right on the box. Well, they claim that the Flex is the world's most versatile HD camera. They talk about its magnetic 360-degree swivel base, its weatherproofness for outdoor use, its crystal clear audio, its Wi-Fi setup with no hubs attached, and its high definition night vision. So before we get into all of that, let me just give you my initial thoughts on its design. First off, it's all black, which I love. It's got a black cord, black mount, black base, Henry Ford. You know, you can have any color you want as long as it's black, and it really works out here. Now, it comes in a capsule form. It looks like a little bit like a pill you would take, like a large one. And taking it from bottom to top, it has this great magnetic base. Of course, we have the mount attached here. Now, the face is glossy, whereas the rest of the Canary Flex is actually matte. Now, the glossy face has everything flush except for this button that allows you to sync it and do other things. Now, the matte backing is great. At the top, you've got this speaker, and on the back, you've got the Canary insignia and the port for charging it. Now, this does have a battery in it, so you can actually recharge it directly from here. And just note that this is not something you can replace with anything other than the Canary charger because there's no micro USB, so you definitely need to make sure you hold onto its adapter. But overall, I'm really into this design, and those are my initial thoughts on the Canary Flex. To give you a comprehensive perspective on the Canary Flex, let's put it to the Security Baron Necessary Features test, which includes video quality, two-way audio, night vision, local and cloud storage, smart platform integration, artificial intelligence, value, and convenience. Stellar video is a Security Baron necessary feature, and the Canary Flex lacks a little bit in this department because it defaults to 720 for optimal video quality. Now, it is capable of 1080p, but it's going to depend on your actual streaming capabilities, and it doesn't seem like you can actually set it within the app. On top of that, it's over 30 degrees narrower or field of view than its big brother, the Canary All-in-One. So the Canary All-in-One has 147 degrees, which is great. You can see a lot of what's going on, but the Canary Flex comes with only 116 degrees field of view. So if you have this outside, you're really gonna wanna be able to see more, and the Canary Flex kind of brings you less. Now, of course, it's not the lowest field of view seen. We have a camera that has only 95 degrees field of view. And on top of that, the Canary Flex does come with digital zoom. So overall, we give it full marks for Security Baron necessary feature of stellar video. A Security Baron necessary feature is two-way audio. So you can talk and see what's going on with anyone in a room and they can talk back to you. Now, the audio on the Canary Flex is clear. Some might even say crystal clear, but you cannot use it unless you pay for the Canary membership. And so it is not a standard feature, and you have to pay either $9.99 a month or $99 a year to use it. However, because it does work, we still give it full marks for two-way audio. Night vision is a Security Baron necessary feature, and the Canary Flex night vision is not exactly the same as the Canary All-in-One because it does have fewer infrared LED lights, but considering it's an indoor and outdoor camera, it's definitely more than adequate, and we give it full marks for the Security Baron necessary feature of night vision. Cloud and local storage is a Security Baron necessary feature. The Canary Flex, like the Canary All-in-One, does not come with any local storage capacity. However, right out of the box, you get 24 hours of clip storage and unlimited live streaming. Now, if you upgrade to a Canary membership for $9.99 a month or $99 a year, you can get unlimited saving of clips and 30 days of cloud storage. So when it comes to the Security Baron necessary feature of local and cloud storage, we give it half marks. Smart platform integration is a security brand necessary feature, and the Canary Flex does really well here with its Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant integration. Of course, it has not yet cracked Apple HomeKit, but very few cameras have. So you can arm, disarm, schedule your camera all through your smart platform. So when it comes to the security brand necessary feature of smart platform integration, we give the Canary Flex full marks. Artificial intelligence is a security brand necessary feature. And now, while we've read some reports from people that say that the Canary Flex doesn't learn fast enough for them, we do think that the incremental strides that it takes over time to kind of eliminate false alerts for its person detection, and just the fact that it has package detection, because we all have that stressful feeling where we're like, oh my goodness, I really need to get this package, but I'm not home. Is it gonna be there? Can I tell my neighbor to grab it? When is it gonna arrive? So the fact that it has something like package detection and it's increasingly learning over time your habits allows us to give the Canary Flex full marks for the security brand necessary feature of artificial intelligence. Value is a security brand necessary feature. When it comes to the Canary Flex, it's about $180, which is a little bit on the spendy side, especially if you think that just to get one of the other necessary features of two-way audio, you have to pay for the Canary membership. And honestly, that's probably where its true value lies when you have all of that together. However, even in its base form, you get indoor and outdoor capabilities and almost all of the functionality that comes with the Canary all-in-one home device. So when it comes to the security brand necessary feature of value, we give the Canary Flex full marks. When it comes to convenience and the security brand necessary features test, the Canary Flex has all the right moves. It was really easy for us to set up. In fact, it was even faster because we'd already done the Canary all-in-one. So if you think of this as a supplemental camera, we already had the app, we already had the account, and we simply set it up right in the app. And it was super easy, had it done in less than 10 minutes. So when it comes to the security brand necessary feature of convenience, we give the Canary Flex full marks. Of course, any home security camera is only as good as its app. So let's take a look at the Canary mobile application. So here we are jumping into the Canary app. Now, if you look at the live feed, it's hard for me to tell, but I don't think it's shooting in the 1080p that we're used to. We'll go ahead and compare it directly to the Canary all-in-one, but the Canary Flex definitely very immediately visible that there is a narrower field of view. So here I am in the app, and you can really just see, a lot less than what the Canary all-in-one would see if it had the same exact view. Now on the bottom part of that screen, you've got siren, so you could scare away an intruder or scare someone in the room. You've got the talk button for that two-way audio, and you've of course got the emergency call button, which allows you to alert the authorities if you see something happening. Now if I go out of this live screen and go back, on the bottom I can see where I am. I can change it to away mode or night mode. So in away mode, it will actually start to record. Right now it's not recording because I, the user, am actually at home. So it's not an issue for privacy, so you don't have to worry about that. Additionally, I can go into night mode, which will allow it to start to record when I am asleep. Now if I jump out of that, I can show you the safety button, but that's something you don't want to actually hit unless there's an actual emergency going on. It says, feeling unsafe, Canary members can dispatch emergency services at the touch of the safety button powered by Noon Light. And it gives you a little bit of a breakdown of how that works. Now, if I want to view the timeline, I can go and see everything that I've done in a day, what's happening, where I've been. It even will show you who it's seen. So you've got person and away mode, very similar to what we've seen with the Canary all-in-one. So everyone who comes in a room, I can look at, it'll spot each person, and that's really useful. So now we're giving you a look at the Canary Flex on the app. Now, as you can see, it's only got a 116-degree field of view, and if you compare it to the Canary all-in-one with 147 degrees, you can see it's a much narrower field of view. Now, it's got good quality video, but definitely not at the level of many of the other cameras that we've seen. You can do digital zoom, so you can see what's happening on the screen. And despite this being on the same network as our Canary all-in-one, you may note that there's a lot more lag on the Canary Flex. And it may be something to do with our particular flex or our particular room, but we did want to note that. And that's our look at the day vision on the Canary Flex. Let's jump into night vision. Here's the night vision on the Canary Flex. Now, honestly, it looks pretty good. It's almost the same as what you get on the Canary All-in-One. You can see what's happening. It does have the infrared LED light, which is what we like to see on all of our cameras. Now, you will see that it's actually picking me up pretty well. I come in, look at the camera, you can see what's going on. And overall, we're a fan, though we do note that as soon as you get too far away from the camera, it does become more difficult for it to pick up. But all in all, the night vision on the Canary Flex is more than adequate and it looks pretty darn good. Let's provide an overview of how the Canary Flex performed on the Security Baron Necessary Features test. Stellar video, full marks. The Canary Flex is capable of 1080p, but often defaults to 720p when streaming. Two-way audio, full marks. The Canary Flex has great two-way audio, except that you have to pay for it in the Canary membership. Night vision, full marks. The Canary Flex has more than adequate night vision, though it can sometimes be a little weird between indoor and outdoor. Local and cloud storage, half marks. The Canary Flex doesn't have any local storage options, but has various options on the cloud front. Smart platform integration, full marks. The Canary Flex works really well with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. Artificial intelligence, full marks. The Canary Flex has package detection and person detection and gets better over time. Value, full marks. The Canary Flex is a little bit on the spendy side, but if you think about its indoor and outdoor capabilities, we think it's worth it. Convenience, full marks. We had the Canary Flex up and running within 10 minutes. At the end of the day, we want to know whether or not the Canary Flex is right for you and your home security needs. Now, if you need constant 1080p streaming and wider than 116-degree field of view, then you may want to look at another camera. However, if you need a supplement to the Canary All-in-One and a camera that can go both indoor and outdoor, then you want to try out the flexibility of the Canary Flex. And that's our review of the Canary Flex. If you appreciated this video, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. As always, this is Gabe at Security Baron. Be secure.